Today, we have a shred session that is designed to tone the whole body, and the best part, it's only 14 minutes long and it's knee friendly. Let's go. Hi, I'm Clinton and welcome to another Empower Fit workout where it's all about you and helping you be the best version you can be of yourself. Now today, we've got a shred session. This is only going to be 14 minutes. It's like, whoa, 14 minutes? Yeah, 14 minutes and you're going to get a total body workout. And we do that because we focus on compound or functional whole body movements. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We don't do bicep curls here. We don't do bicep curls, or we won't do tricep exclusive exercises. And the reason being, I don't want to upset anyone, but not that effective. There's much better ways to train and smarter ways to train. And that's what we're doing here. And that's why we can give you a whole body workout in 14 minutes. Now, there is going to be some lower body work. Now, if you're a bit like myself and a lot of our other followers here, you're carrying knee injuries or lower body injuries and you're trying to work around these injuries and niggles. Now, I want you to remember that you need to work within your pain-free range of motion. You're only to go as hard as you can maintain good technique. But remember, movement is medicine. One of the best things you can do to maintain functionality of those limbs, of those joints, the problem issues that you have, is to keep moving. Now, obviously, you need to make sure you get medical advice on this one, but hey, we're going to make sure that when you are training, you're going to be doing it as safely as possible. All right, so I'm going to be spending a lot of time talking about the technique throughout the workout. When you hear me give that instruction, make sure you're running through that mental check as in, am I doing this? Is it right? Now, I guess with that in mind, we've got 3 rounds that we're going to be working through. Each round is going to consist of 4 exercises. We'll be going for 45 seconds worth of work, followed by a 15-second recovery. We'll work our way through the four exercises. At the end of the round, we'll have a 45-second rest, and then we'll rinse and repeat a second and a third time. So we're going to have 3 rounds, 45 seconds work, 4 exercises with a 15-second transition. So I think that's enough talky. Time to get our hands moving on those dumbbells and our legs pumping, and let's rip into it. All right, so first up we have thrusters. Now as we do the thrusters, I like to squat down to the bench. Make sure you keep your thighs tracking with your toes. If you have poor range of motion through the knees, have your bench a little bit higher. If you're okay, you can even go lower or even without. All right, dumbbells up to the shoulders. All right, so what we do, we squat back, touch down, press up. Squat back, try and keep your shins as vertical as possible. Now with this one, slowly down, fast up. Control down, drive up. Now make sure you're pointing your thighs out to where your toes are facing. So if you've got your toes pointing out wide, you have to have your knees out wider. But each person will be a little bit different in where they're most comfortable. 5 more seconds. I got the heart up. Shake it off. Now we're going to be going into our lateral burpees. So set a dumbbell down and we go down with our burpee. Now, if you're not okay with impact, step over. If you're okay, you can jump it. That's fine. Now, you may find burpees are a bit too ruthless for you. So what I'll get you doing is potentially doing an up down or a bodybuilder instead. And that's where you're not doing the push-up portion. Or you can even use a bench. Feet back, feet up. So there's lots of different ways we can skin the cat. If the impact of jumping isn't great for you, step back, step forward, step over. Step back, lay down, step up, and over. There's really so many different ways we can adjust that one. All right, so now we're going to be going for our clean and press. Now clean and press, keep your back nice and straight. Right, straight back, up onto the shoulders. Now catch it with the bum back. You can then stand up and press, or you can do it in one movement. Now, if you find you're struggling for range of motion, you can also do it with a sumo stance. Now, if you're lowering down and you're starting to round at the back, don't go all the way down. Just go down as low as you can maintain good technique. All right, that's clean and press. Now we've got our Renegade Rose, my arch nemesis. All right, so we'll do a push-up, followed by a row on one side, a row on the other side. Oh, green for go. Down, one up. Now, I forgot to widen your stance. Pull your shoulders back and down. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze them together. So push up, come up, squeeze, and squeeze. Now, the push-ups are too ruthless. You can go off the knees. Same deal, squeeze, squeeze. Now, in saying, you may say, oh yeah, I can go off the feet, but the wheels fall off. If you're not able to get back up, that's fine. Drop down to the knees, you can mix and match. All we want to do is try and move for the full 45 seconds. So, thrusters, lateral burpees, clean and press, Renegade Rose. Now we have our 45-second rest, or technically we'll have our full minute rest, and then we'll get back into it. But something you need to think about, I always like to use that first round as a bit of a litmus test. All right, so was there one exercise that might have been a bit problematic? How do I need to adjust or scale that to be able to move for the full 45 seconds? Or were there any exercises that you're like, you know what, that was a little bit easy, and dial it up. All right, so how do you dial it up? You can try and get more repetitions in. You can maybe hold sticking points a little bit longer, maybe work a deeper range of motion, or go heavier. All right, so we're back into it in 10 seconds time. We're gonna start with our thrusters again. So one round is done. It goes quickly. All right, let's go. Straight shins, thighs pointing in the same direction as the toe. Make sure you're working to a depth that does not hurt your knees. We want to be moving our knees. I cannot stress this enough. Movement is medicine. Now, with these ones, I often sit the back head of the dumbbell on the shoulders so that I can keep my elbows relatively high. It's a lot harder with low elbows. Keep those elbows up. Forearms, yeah, they're virtually close to vertical. We've got about 2 more reps in us. Well done. Right, back to our lateral burpees. Like I said, there's so many different ways you can burpee it. You can do up downs, you can step in and out, just move. That's all we're doing. Like I say, just move. Doesn't have to be fast, just has to be steady. Now, if you're doing it easy, you can really start to dial the pace up a bit. If you're doing it easy. Otherwise, step down, step up. We've even got a thing called grief burpees. What exactly are grief burpees? That's this. All right, so grief burpees are fine as long as you're moving. All right, so catch your breath. Back to our clean and press. Straight back. Weight on the heels, drive up. Like I say, you can treat it as 2 movements. The other thing I need to stress is as you're coming up, don't let the knees come in. Push the knees out. Use your glute, use your butt muscles. Knees out, Catch it with the knees out. Drive up. Remember, loss of straight line with the knee, or we call it valgus knee, not good. Even if you're working in your pain-free range of motion, you've got to keep tracking those knees out with the toes. One more. All right. Shake it off. Renegade Rose. We meet again. Wide stance. All right. Let's aim to keep moving on these ones. So control down as you do your row. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Pull them together. Just keep kicking through. If you find the depth of the push-up, because these are in essence deficit push-ups, as in you're going lower than a conventional push-up, shorten your range. Go halfway down. It's not going to be necessarily easier relative to you, but you just want to keep moving. All right, catch the breath. 2 rounds done. All right, so the 3-rounders, these 3-round workouts are fantastic. It gives you a really good feel. First round, it's just like, hey, where are things at? Second round, you adjust your pace. Now third round, hey, we take the gloves off. It's red time. We go. Get as many reps out, as heavy a weight as you can, all with good technique. Hit that technique focus the entire time. Your body will thank you later. All right, so we've got about 30 seconds. Relax the breathing. Like I said, there's not a muscle group that we're not really working that much, whether it's the glutes, quads, chest, shoulders, back. It's all, even our core, it's all getting a hit up in some way, shape or form. Like I say, these whole body compound functional movements are a lot more effective. All right, thrusters. Let's keep moving, guys. Just keep it moving, weight on the heels, shins vertical, knees pointing in the direction wherever your toes are pointing. Have a look down at the bottom, make sure your thighs, if you drew a line down your thigh, it's in the same direction as the line of your foot. Keep those elbows up. Funnily enough, even this is a core exercise. Try to brace, keep yourself as upright as possible on these squats, on the front portion of the thrusters. Oh. Back to burpees. Few deep breaths. Pick a pace and a technique that's going to challenge you. If you need to step, step. So that's stepping out, stepping in. If you need to go off the bench, go off the bench. That's fine. Now, some of you may be nursing back injuries, upon which you're not going to snake down. You're going to have to do a strict push-up off the knees, up and down. That's fine. That's all just fine. Our job is to move. This is our little metabolic spike. We're just going to keep that heart rate up. Woo. Clean and press next. We're on the home straight. 2 to go. So done correctly, you'll have a bit of a huff and puff. You'll be getting a bit of dew on the brow. You'll be working for it. All right, straight back. Jump, drive, catch on the heels. We are just aiming to be methodical on these. Let's not get carried away with the reps. Weight on the heels. Keep your back straight. And it's tough not to drift off. I know I find myself doing it routinely. Just pull yourself back. Think about the technique. What piece do you need to work on? Locking out the back, landing on the heels, it doesn't matter. Just keep bringing yourself back. Be precise. All right, Renegade Rose with a push-up. All right, let's go for broke. Bring it home. Now, if you start off the feet, go to the knees, that's cool. Make sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top. So squeeze, really pull it together. Open up that chest. We don't want to lurch on our rows. We're nearly there, guys. What do we got? About 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds. And well done. Great job. Now, total body workout means a total body cool down. We've got a great foam rolling session, or we've got some great stretching flows. Make sure you get one of our total body cool downs because, hey, it'll allow us to recover better from these sessions. We'll get more out of it, and the better parties, we'll be able to back it up and come back in. So signing out, great job. I'll catch you again tomorrow.